There's always something happening outside my building. Today, it's a power washer. Today, I'm bringing you behind the scenes into the gym where I go through my shoulder warm-up. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Akeisha. I'm so glad you guys are here with me today. If you're new to this channel, press that subscribe button and don't forget that little notification so that you never miss out on an episode. I'm a dancer, fascial stretch therapist, and I am here to help you be the most resilient dancer you can possibly be in your mind, body, and spirit. Let's prevent those injuries from happening or accumulating to a point where it really takes us out of the game, because things took me out of the game for a bit here, and I've been working really hard to get back in my zone of genius and movement qualities that don't hurt me anymore. So today I'm bringing you behind the scenes into the gym where I go through my shoulder warm-up, few exercises that I do in my warm-up to get my shoulders moving, grooving, feeling happy, doing all the things. Hey, but it's really just a series of movement that I've done kind of off and on their own, but when I put them together a few weeks ago before filming this, I was like, I'm really starting to see some great results in the communication of my muscles and my tissues and how they get to like warm up, get engaged, so that when I go do other things, I eliminate the chance of any tweaks or funny business happening in my shoulders. And I say this, and when I was in doing my own exercises at the gym today, I actually had one of the trainers just kind of give me some tips on my push-ups because I was still rolling forward a lot. So he got me on the ground, he told me to put my chest up and protract my shoulders a bit more and really engage my lats to push me up from like a straight as a whole. So it just shows that I'm still working on this and I'm still needing little tweaks and stuff. This person, his name is Alex Turner. I'm just gonna plug him right here. Go check out his Instagram. He films his clients doing exercises a lot and puts them in his stories. So go check him out, follow him. I've learned so much from him in the past few months, and even just his little tips today, I was like, okay, I gotta like bring my push-ups down to like square one and just go from like floor to push-up, floor to push-up. I'm gonna see how that goes. Check back in with you hopefully soon in my push-up journey, because that's something that I've definitely been working on. As dancers, we roll in and out of the floor. When we're in the floor, right, when we go into the floor and then we do like a roll, we want a chicken wing, I call it the chicken wing arm into a roll. I've done them here a little bit. So, but I always tend to roll forward on that shoulder. So working towards getting those scaps back and down so that you're pushing up and using your lats to help you so you don't roll forward in the shoulder. So it's been a journey. I am not perfect. I'm still working on it, and I'm very grateful for all the people that help me work on this. After the video, if you found that any of these are really helping you, please feel free to leave your comments in below or go over to Instagram and connect with me over there. I love to know if what I'm offering is of value and if it's working. Always seek professional help if you're having some issues, and let me know if you have any questions, concerns, or comments.
Okay, we have the internal rotation times 10. So not necessarily will I be doing 10 of these exercises in the videos, but I do 10 on each side. This is a look from the back. You want to keep that elbow in. Mine was flaring out a little bit today, so keep those elbows in. And then you're going to switch and do externally. Again, you want to keep the elbow in. I let mine flare out a little bit. Go slow, do it quick, depending on how much time you have, but it's a great way to warm up those rotator cuffs. Then we have the chest press. It's simple. You want to just tie that band behind you and simply press back, getting that 90-degree angle right along horizontal. I always try and focus on keeping my hips also stable with a split stance. Then we have the internal rotation at 90 degrees. This one, keep that elbow at 90 degrees with the shoulder and rotate that shoulder. Really good for rotator cuff. Then you're going to flip it around and do it externally. So you're going to rotate externally. This one's really tricky for me. This one I really have to support that scapula and draw it back and down. Again, I'm also always trying to focus on keeping my hips square and my rib cage square. A lot of times I'll rotate, so I'm very aware as I'm doing this, my alignment in my entire body. Then my favorite, as dancers, we are always doing arm circles, whether it be by ourselves or with partners. So a front arm circle and a back arm circle 10 times both ways each side. This is really good if you're doing partnering work, because if you're like me and you're partnering people, you never know where your shoulder is going to take you and what turn or dip you're going to go into. So arm circle is really good with resistance from the band, is just cherry on top. Then we have a low lat pull. You can do these also from a horizontal, like 90-degree lat pulls. Lat pulls are awesome. You can make that band so you're doing both at the same time, holding onto the handles, or just one at a time. Again, keeping that chest and those hips nice and square. Then you're going to take the band and you're just going to do band pulls from the front. So you're just going to pull them back. You're going to choke up on that band, so you want to have tension in it. That band is quite long, so make your shoulders work for that. And you can also have fun with just bringing it from the bottom to the top and then pulling it down so the band falls behind you and then back up, so you're getting a little bit of a stretch and support in that shoulder joint. And you just do this a couple times, maybe like 3 or 4 sets. And then this one I started doing, and it's the archer's row. So just choking up a little bit more on that band and drawing that elbow back. Here's a look from the back. Then if you want, you can extend your whole arm and get a really nice strength and stretch there. And there you go. That's it.
Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me on today's video. Again, if you find any of this useful or you have any questions, concerns, or comments, let me know in the comments below, or connect with me over on my Instagram. I hang out there pretty often. So I will see you guys later on the next video. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon.